muffler change is, as you see, you may wonder what's going on here. Well, the muffler bracket for the back here goes up into the frame, and there's a flag nut or a strip nut that goes in there. The only way to get to it is take the bumper off. One of the nuts is rounded, so I have to do some creative weaknesses. Nice little surprise there. So I finally got this off. There's a flag nut behind this. So I've got to get these bumper brackets off. This bolt was rounded. So I managed to get behind it to take these off, but this one I had to do it here. You see that bracket still connected to that. It's in bad shape, so I got to clean all this up. Man. My goodness. Alright, I've drilled a hole through it. I'm going to use this grinder and cut the back of it off and see what happens. Well, actually, I've drilled all the way through it, so I'm going to try to put a bigger bit, see if we can twist it out. Alright, I got it out. All that work, and this is what I was after, right here. This strip nut. See how it's all bent up? This is what holds the your muffler hanger on, amongst a few other things, but I had to get that out. Alright, I got it all cleaned up. Now I gotta straighten this thing. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to straighten this thing pretty good, and now I'll have to re-tap each one of these old rusty holes. Alright, I'm at the point where we're going to install this. I got this muffler sealant. We're going to wet it, put it on there. It fits right on. Put a couple of clamps. Should be pretty easy. This tailpipe I got from Walker fits pretty good. As you can see, it fits right over. I got it tied up with a zip tie right there, but there's going to be a muffler hanger right there. And as you can see, it went right in that muffler hanger there. So, and then I'll put the muffler in between. Should be fairly easy. Oh, let's see what it sounds like. Ooh, quiet. All right, let's see if it's got any leaks. I do feel a leak right here. Dang it. There's a leak right here. There's no leaks on here. But there is a leak right here. So I'm going to try to tighten that up. Well, I tightened it up, no more leak. So I would say that's a wrap. And that's what came out of it. And I used this go-through socket set from Harbor Freight because I needed a tight clearance between the bumper. But if you ever wanted to know if this tang went all the way down, well, let me just show you. How about that? How you like that? No, it doesn't. I'm gonna exercise this lifetime warranty. Cheap, 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 cheap. Well, cheap Jeep update. We did the muffler, and the next step is going to be putting these parts on. I've got some suspension parts, an HVAC part, a steering stabilizer, and that's really it. The rest of it's just cosmetic. So, if you take a look, the interior, there's pretty much nothing in it. I pull that seat out, cleaned the rest of the cab out. So the next step is I'm gonna clean the seats out, clean the dash up, and figure out what I'm gonna do in here. And then I gotta fix that dent. I think I'm just gonna sit down here and push my feet up, and it should pop out. I'm hoping anyway. And I'll put the bumper back on and put some tires on it, and that'll be it for a while.